More details regarding a local sex trafficking operation are disclosed following the arrest of 3 individuals last Friday. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, KNEB News has learned more details regarding last Friday's sex trafficking arrests following a multi-agency investigation. Sources say the investigation came to light after a victim disclosed to law enforcement last month about concerns about sexual abuse by James Jimbo Gutierrez. An investigation commenced and corroborating evidence regarding the victim's statements was collected. Search warrants were executed on January 29th at Gutierrez's place of business and home, as well as at Jeffrey Calder's home and place of business. The evidence and investigation led to the current charges filed, and a third person, 39-year-old Justin Cum, was arrested on drug and weapons charges during the execution of the search warrant at Calder's Auto Center. The investigation remains ongoing. Well, Panhandle public health officials say that nearly 6,000 residents in western Nebraska have received their first COVID-19 vaccine, and hopefully that number continues to grow. During this week's Unified Command briefing, Tabby Projaska says people in Group 1B, those aged 75 and older, are still the priority, but anybody can get online and get signed up for their vaccine so they can be notified when it is their turn.
The COVID registration is now available to people 18 and older, and you'll be able to complete the registration. That puts you on that list that's being coordinated that I was just talking about on the other slide. You'll be contacted when the vaccines are available, and our current target, like I said, is 75 and older.
A link on pphd.org takes you to vaccinate.ne.org, where you can fill out the COVID-19 questionnaire. Well, coming up after the break, the lawyer says time to start bundling up as this week's brief stretch of mild weather comes to a screeching halt. We'll have your midweek forecast right after this.
At Platte Valley Bank, we realize the way people want to bank in the future may be different than it has been. As comfort levels and desires vary by person, banking may be different for some, yet not for others. We offer the best of both worlds, a traditional banking experience with our friendly tellers and an online or mobile banking option with features that you can personalize and utilize anytime, anywhere you go. So you can bank how you want, when you want, and from where you want to. Platte Valley Bank.
Hey y'all, Heather here with Platte Valley Back & Sew. Platte Valley Back & Sew has been a cornerstone in downtown Scottsbluff since 1977. Our family brings over 100 years combined experience in the vacuum and sewing machine industry. We stand behind all of our products with a warranty you can trust and service you can count on. Whether you decide to shop in-store or online at PlatteValleyBackandSew.com, our quality products and customer care shine through. You can buy online, sign up for classes, see a calendar of classes and events, view our newsletter, and stay up to date. Platte Valley Back & Sew, downtown Scottsbluff, and online to serve you.
This is KNEB.TV weather. From the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Well, lots to talk about this evening. We're going to have partly cloudy skies as we go through the evening hours. There will be some breezes around, and then we're going to clear out as we go overnight into early tomorrow. Going to probably see a few rain and snow showers here in the evening hours as well. So some evening rain and snow, not going to amount to a whole lot. Windy, colder conditions starting tomorrow, and even colder for next week. And yeah, lots of question marks in the extended forecast and how cold it's going to get. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. Yesterday, 65. Missed that record by just 7 degrees that we talked about yesterday. And we're flirting with a record today as well. Nothing in the rain gauge as we get a new month here underway. Well, as you can see, something's happening right in here, and that is that advancement of the cold front. It's 59 in Sterling, 54 in Denver. How about 41 in Hastings, 20s and 30s here off to the east of us. And what do we have here in the region? 53 in Sydney and Ogallala. Here's 52 in Oshkosh, 56 in Mullen, still pretty mild. We drop back into the 40s from Alliance over to Torrington, and then 32 in Lusk, 38 in Gordon as this cold air is going to continue its march to the south. Winds are a little gusty as well, up over 20 to 25 miles an hour. That's dropping wind chills. Not much to concern about wind chills to the south, but how about 21 for a wind chill there in Lusk? That's going to come our way across the region, and after highs today in the 60s, that is going to feel substantially colder out there. Getting on the bus tomorrow with generally partly cloudy skies and temps in the low to mid-20s. On your way home, we're not going to be in the 60s like we have been the last couple of days. It's going to be windy, kind of blustery, and maybe 40 at best. Here's where we are. You can see the frontal system slide through with a brief period of some rain and snow showers. Maybe later on tonight, another round of some snow. If we get some of those rain and snow showers around, enough of them, we might get a heavy dusting to possibly up to an inch in some areas. Most of us are going to be in the low 20s tonight for lows out there. Certainly much colder tomorrow, and it's going to be windy. Maybe a very brief chance at a snow shower early in the morning. It's just going to be windy and cold throughout the day tomorrow. Not really a long ways below normal. Keep in mind those normal temperatures are in the low 40s, but we're going to have some much colder air in here tomorrow with highs only in the 30s to low 40s. So about back to normal, but that's going to be almost 25 degrees colder than where we were today. Precip, probably going to get a little bit, maybe a couple of hundredths, maybe up to a tenth of an inch in a few areas, and it will come with a little bit of light snow. Again, most of us are going to stay fairly light, under an inch for most of us, maybe a bit more from Lusk over towards Gordon. However, most of us going to get maybe a dusting at best. And as we look out, still starting to see a bit of consensus in the longer range models at what might be happening a little later on. It's pushing more of that snow to the north and east away from us, but can't completely rule some of that out later on in the weekend. Cloudy, rain and snow showers, some clearing overnight, lows down around 21. For tomorrow, how about 41 with windy conditions, much colder than where we were today. Wind's going to gust over 45 at times. And our 7-day forecast, we stay about 40 or so on Friday. Saturday now, we're not going to probably see as cold a air in here. One of the concerns that we have with this air mass coming in is the cold air is going to kind of come in and then retreat and come in and retreat. I think the coldest air certainly might be early next week now, than right here at the weekend. We'll have to see. It's going to be a dicey line. We could have 30 or 40 degrees difference in temperatures over the weekend from, say, Kimball to Chadron. That will be a pretty big gradient, and temps could fluctuate throughout the day as well. So lots of uncertainty there in the extended forecast, but certainly colder weather is the trend as we go through the next 7 days.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
The Verizon family is full of frowns because they're spending too much for their unlimited data and phones, while the Viero family is all smiles because they're getting 4 lines of unlimited data with 2 free Apple iPhone SE for mom and dad and 2 free LG K31 smartphones for the kids, all for just $100 a month. They're saving so much, they're able to get Fido. Find out how you can too at Viero.com or your nearest Viero store. Viero Wireless, keeping you connected.
Welcome to the Snow Show, boys and girls. Today we'll be learning about safe snow tips. Yay! Tip number 1. When scooping the sidewalk, always deposit the snow on your lawn and gardens. Not only is it environmentally safe, it keeps our streets and gutters clear. Tip number 2. Where there's ice on the ground, use salt only as a last resort. Use no-salt de-icers, which are less harmful to plants, animals, and your concrete. Be safe around snow and ice. Show is brought to you today by Tri-State.
Welcome back. At least 48 cats have been killed in a fire at a Panhandle house that doubled as an animal shelter. The fire last Friday started in the laundry room of Michelle Tynan's house in Chapel. She's the co-founder of the Nebraska Loves Cats nonprofit. She says she discovered the dryer was on fire when she awoke to the smell of smoke shortly after midnight. Tynan said she called 911 and grabbed as many cats as she could and ran outside. She said first responders would not let her re-enter the house to rescue more animals. Well, a Gering man charged with 2 counts of meth distribution following a series of controlled drug buys conducted by the Wing Drug Task Force last year was back in court today. 56-year-old Travis Gilliland had his case bound over to district court this afternoon following his arrest last week. Investigators say he sold more than 15 grams of meth to cooperating individuals during 2 separate Wing operations in mid-April 2020. He's currently being detained on a $75,000 bond with a 10% provision. And the Chadron Police Department is reminding business owners, their staff, and the public to be careful when dealing with cash transactions and ensuring that the money exchanging hands is real. Officers received a call from a local business this week stating that somebody attempted to pass a fake but realistic-looking $50 bill to purchase goods, but the business did an excellent job of not accepting it. Lieutenant Rick Hickstein says that the bill seized had some significant flaws, did not have the normal security features of U.S. currency, and notably contained the words, "for motion picture purposes" on the top right side. He says anybody receiving cash that appears suspicious or who has questions on the subject can always reach out to their local law enforcement agency. Well, straight ahead, we'll head on over to the Panhandle Humane Society to meet their featured Pet of the Week. We'll have that in just 90 seconds.
Hey, I've been hanging out here a long time outside of Panhandle Auto Group, and boy, do they have a great selection of vehicles.
And their sales team is great to work with, and you can also get your vehicle serviced and detailed too.
Welcome to Panhandle Auto. This is Sam Serta, General Sales Manager. It has been our pleasure to serve you for the past 2 years. At Panhandle Auto, we have a seat for everybody. Whether you need a vehicle for yourself, a son, or daughter, our team will go above and beyond to satisfy your needs and even your dreams. So again, thank you from Sam Serta, General Sales Manager at Panhandle Auto, for allowing us to earn your business. At Panhandle Auto,
it's time for something different.
The holidays are a time to connect with family, with friends, with each other. After a busy year, the holidays are a perfect time for laughing together, playing together, talking together, and celebrating together. Spend time this holiday season connecting with the people that mean the world to you, and let us take care of the connectivity.
For more than 162 years, FNBO has been with you where you are. A bank committed to helping you earn more and save more, so you can do more, both big and small. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank.
Welcome back. For this week's featured Pet of the Week, we meet a super soft, cuddly cat named Camilla.
This is Camilla. She's about 2 years old. She's super sweet, very loving. She's still pretty young, but I mean, she's 2 years old, so she'd be good with any other family. She is our featured Pet of the Week because, I mean, she's been here quite a while, and she's one of the kind of newest ones we've had, but she's been here for a while. Also, she is just a total of 50. She is an adult kitty, and she's up to date on her vaccinations, and she has her rabies also. She's cuddly, she loves the attention, she loves pets, and she's very curious. She'd be good with any family, really, and any other cat she's fine with, so yep, she'd be great. And you know, kids with kids, just adults, either way, she's good.
Plus, whoever adopts Camilla will also receive a $25 Murdoch's gift card to start spoiling her right away. Well, coming up after the break, your midweek community calendar. KNB.TV News will be back right after this.
For more than 162 years, FNBO has been with you where you are. A bank committed to helping you earn more and save more, so you can do more. Both big and small. It's what you can expect from the Great Big Small Bank.
Scale Sales and Service is the one-stop shop for all your weighing needs. From laboratory calibration, packing houses, livestock, and truck scales. It's a full-service scale company from solutions to installation and 24/7 emergency service support. Scale Sales and Service is there for you because your business is their priority. Servicing 7 states with headquarters in Omaha. Scale Sales and Service, your partner for all your weighing needs. Find us today at 247scales.com.
Welcome to Kelly's, home of the Valley's best selection of wine, spirits, and beer. Whether you're brand loyal to the tried and true brew or really enjoy trying something different and new, Kelly's has something for everyone. Family owned and operated and right on your way on West 27th Street in Scotts Bluff. Kelly's Liquor. If you can't find it at Kelly's, it's not worth drinking.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com. Highlights from the up-and-coming Arrow Crown Angus video sale on DV Auctions, 6 o'clock p.m. Friday, February 9th. Head on over to dvauction.com to view the over 30 lots to be offered for sale. Any questions? Give Brian Rice a call at 308-641-2600.
Hi, I'm Michelle Perkins of Remax Regency. After branching out, I've returned home to my roots, to the land from which I came and my family has held for 5 generations.
Michelle truly understands what home means and treats you like family as she guides you through the buying and selling process. bringing the latest pricing tools that are not currently being used in this area to sell your home at the highest price in the least amount of time, and to ensure that you do not overpay when buying.
So just give me a call, kick back, RE/MAX, and settle down.
At Platte Valley Investment Center, we believe in personalized planning for your financial goals.
As your retirement income partners, our concern for your success combined with resources from Raymond James can help you make confident decisions for your financial future.
Our team of financial advisors will help you make your money work just as hard as you did to earn it. After all, our goal is to help you reach your financial goals.
Call me, Jody Rosiska, or Kevin Fig, Financial Advisors, to set up your free, no-obligation pre-retirement review.
And finally tonight, the perennial issue of changing Nebraska's mandatory motorcycle helmet law was discussed Tuesday before the legislature's Transportation and Telecommunications Committee. LB 581, sponsored by Senator Ben Hansen, would make helmet use optional for those over 21 years of old and have been certified through the Motorcycle Safety Foundation Basic Motorcycle Rider Course. Hansen told the committee that Nebraska is one of only 18 states in the U.S. and the only one in the Midwest requiring all riders to wear a helmet.
Of those 18 states that do have a complete helmet law, the average death rate is 6.3% for every 10,000 riders, compared to 5.7% for those states that have modified theirs. So you have 6.3% death rate versus 5.7%.
Hansen says he does not take lightly opponents' personal stories detailing the results of terrible accidents, but the issue is more than a medical or economic issue. He says it's also a cultural issue in which more than 50,000 riders in the state want the choice to wear a helmet instead of a mandate that tells them to do so. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here